Top of the morning to you, Seller559. My longtime amigo, my friend, my brother. I love you too. In a spiritual, godly, brotherly love, I love you too, Seller. You're my spiritual brother here on YouTube. I've known you for a while, for a good while. We've kind of run in the same circles of friends. Some of those friends don't even come on here anymore and make videos, and it's just nice to have a few of us still hanging around. Now there's a whole new generation of YouTubers, but that's another story. So we can agree to disagree. We can agree to disagree and still be friends and still get along and still live among each other, right? I want you to think of that phrase, that statement, that saying, and this is my interpretation, this is my meaning. It works for me, it applies to me. It may not work for the next person. It may not work for you or someone else. But we can agree to disagree. Works for me because I look at it as a tool in my life. And my life is different from your life and your life and your life and so forth. And how you use that tool and when you use it in your time in your life, meaning you're using it at age 30, at age 40, at age 50, at age 60, and I get it. The older we get, the less we give a damn, the less we care about this or that or what people think. I get it, because I'm already starting to see myself. I really don't care. I don't give a damn. I mean, I care, but I don't. In some situations with some people in my life, I just don't care. And I'm okay with that, because I'm at a point in my life where I'm at a better place. I'm at a higher place. I'm at a place that works for me. I gotta check the mail. Be right back. All right, continuing. And there's something that you said that applies to me as well. Let me fix this real quick. Hang on. I don't have a lot of friends either. I don't have a lot of friends, and it's hard to tell you the whole story on my life. We just don't have enough time, and frankly, I don't want to share a lot of personal stuff. But I'm 46. I'll be 47 next month. And the thing is, I'm pretty much to myself. It's family first. Some of those family members I don't even get along with, and I agree to disagree, and that means sometimes keeping my distance. That means letting things be, just letting things be as is, and getting along and just moving along. And if that means not seeing them, I don't worry about walking on eggshells or walking on toes or offending them or hurting their feelings. And likewise to me. The downside to that whole, you know what, cut the ties, cut the relationship, let it be, whatever, is you lose out on a lot of time with family and loved ones. And I see that all the time. I see that between family members, moms, daughters, siblings, brothers, sisters, family members in general. One's mad at the other because they don't agree, they disagree, so they're not talking. And this is why I said we agree to disagree, so that we can get along and be cordial and civil with each other. For those that don't take that route, and that's fine, because it's a tool, it's how you use it. Say, forget that, I'm not jumping through loops, I'm not playing games, I'm just cutting them out of my life. They end up losing out a lot of time. And again, I know this is not going to apply to everybody, but they end up losing out on a lot of years that they will never get back. And when I see that from the sidelines, I have family members like that. Mom's not talking to the daughters, right? For a number of reasons. That's not the point of this video. And I'm not going to get into that. And I look at them, and I'm just looking at the mom and the daughter, and I'm thinking, you're losing out on these years. You're never going to get them back. And when the day comes and one of y'all are in the hospital and you're on your deathbed or at the end of your life, does that even matter? Whatever the quarrel was, whatever the dispute, does it even matter? Because that's when I see people, and it's been my experience, I see people crying and gasping and just regretting, saying, I'm sorry. When you could have said sorry, you could have said we can agree to disagree years ago. And you could have established that relationship. And I get it. Not everyone is close to family. Not everyone has a lot of friends. I don't have a lot of friends. I am not the closest to some of my siblings. But I love them. And I wish them the best. And I pray for them. And I say we can agree to disagree. We live separate lives. I don't interfere or impact their lives, and they don't interfere or impact my lives. But I love them. And my mom is a very loving, she goes out of her way for people. And I have to tell her, Mom, you need to stop that. It'll never end if you just keep giving and giving. But she can't help herself. That's just her. I'm a little bit more cautious on helping people that I feel like aren't helping themselves. But my point is, my mom always tells me, son, walk in love. And as time goes on and I think about this is my greatest strength and this is my greatest weakness, is that I spend a lot of time thinking about life, thinking about things, how the world works, life and balance and so forth. My niece was kidding with me a while back. She goes, that's why your head's so big, Theo. Uncle, in Spanish, Theo. That's why your head's so big, because you do a lot of thinking. And that is my weakness, is that I think too much. I won't say I worry, I just think a lot. And that's why I share these videos. So think of it as a tool. We can agree to disagree and still get along. Does not work for everyone. Does not work for your situation. It is a tool. You pull it out of the toolbox, that toolbox up here, and you use it where it applies. You use it when you need to. It's not that you're compromising. It's not that you're, and you may say it differently, but I don't see it as compromise. I'm saying, I'm using this tool, this phrase, so that I can get past this moment, so that I can enjoy my life and I can move forward. And during this short time that I'm dealing with you, I'm going to make it as pleasant as I can for me and hopefully for you. And if you decide otherwise, then you have to live with that. That's my thinking behind that. Right or wrong, doesn't work for everyone. I get it. Red out.